Top of the morning, y'all. The boy on his way to the J.O.B. You heard? Wanted to drop something for y'all. I know this video's a little bit late. I did a video before about Wallow, right? When Gillie's nephew got killed. I mean, when Gillie's son got killed, Wallow's nephew. I did a video on that. And I said Wallow cried more for Little Dirt. Y'all remember that interview that he did with Little Dirt? In Chicago, he was in Chicago, all the people with Gillie, right at the, I think it was a video shoot for Little Dirt, because they had the same outfits on, and they was in the video with Little Dirt. But I think that interview was part of the video shoot as well. But Wallow started crying on that interview, begging Little Dirk and them to stop and change and all that. Wallow cried more for Little Dirk and them than he did his own nephew. When Young Cheese died, they was popping bottles, they was in the clubs, they was on stage performing, like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't performing, but they was on stage with people, but they was like, you know, partying, bro. Getting on the internet like the next day, acting like nothing happened, and spitting quotes and motivational speeches. Man, listen, bro. Hey, listen, man. Gillie talk about he a street nigga, right? And he talks so much shit about Birdman, and he talks so much shit about these people, and how he's the king of Philly. Well, they killed your son, right? They killed your son, right? In Philly. And you the king of Philly. And y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I don't wanna do this video, man, because I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Every man deal with their own situations accordingly. But when you a street dude and you talking all this greasy street shit, and you come from the streets and you talking about how you was a beast and all this and that, and you the king of Philly. You talking about in the streets now. You talking about you the king of Philly in the streets. You ain't talking about nothing else. And they kill your son. They shoot your son down in the street. And you say you're not gonna do nothing? That somebody talked you out of doing something? Because you got the money to do something. You got 100 mil, right? So I can't respect that. As a father, I can't respect that. I ain't talking about no street nigga. I'm talking about as a father, I can't respect that. Hey, y'all remember that? It's an old video. I think it was like from the 80s or something like that. Where this guy, he was in the airport on the payphone, and this dude had raped his daughter or son or molested his child. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but the dude molested his kid or whatever. And they was bringing the guy through the airport. They had him arrested, the cops, and the dude was waiting for them by the payphone, and he shot him right in front of the police, blew his head off. Now that's a father I respect. When it comes to your kids, bro, it's crazy, bro. What's up, my nigga? What you doing, dog? Dude almost crashed right into me, bro. When it comes to your kids, they ain't like, man, nah, man. There's no passes, bro. There's no passes. And what happens is some of these people, they got the bag now. They don't wanna, if you ain't really had money like that, now you got money. Now you don't want to separate from that money. Now it's like, I'm gonna let it slide because I got things going for me right now. There's no pass on that, man. You're not gonna hurt my child. I don't care how old he is. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do nothing to my child, and I'm not gonna come see about you. Because the murder rate is going up. I promise. The murder rate is going up. Y'all wildin'. Like, I don't get it. I try to understand it. I didn't even want to do this video, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been thought about doing this video when I found out that I seen that Gillie said that. But it's like, how could you? I've been keep seeing them popping up on social media, and it's like nothing really. You know, you got a couple interviews here about this kid and all that, but he said he had some good people around him that talked him out of doing something. There's no talking me out of doing nothing, bro. I don't care who you is. You cannot talk me out of. If somebody do something to my child, like they, you know, God forbid, what happened with Young Cheese, there's no talking to me, bro. No more. That's it. I'm riding on your. I don't care where it happened at that block. I don't care if they ain't had nothing to do with it. They finna have something to do with it. I promise you. I'm coming. I'm gonna find out who you is. And I'm taking a bunch of people with me. Trust me. Like that's how serious it's gonna be. There's no, oh, you talked me out of doing it, and none of that. Nah, not when it comes to my kids, bro. I just don't understand that. So as a father, I really don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all might not like what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I know this is YouTube and all that, and y'all might not like what I'm saying, but I'm talking from a street perspective. I'm talking from a person that Gillie always said he was, a street nigga. He was the king of Philly. He was this, he was that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm talking in that perspective. But oh, it's definitely going down. It's definitely going down. There's no, I'm gonna turn the other cheek. There ain't no Martin Luther King turn the other cheek on this one. It ain't gonna happen. Never is that gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just don't know, bro. You know, you might be thinking I'm encouraging somebody to throw their life away or something like that, man. It ain't about throwing your life away, man. This is your kid, man. You know what I'm saying? This is your kids, man. This is your son. You just gonna let them kill your son, but you the king of Philly. Huh? I don't know. As a father, I can't respect that. If I'm wrong, beat me up in the comments, man. And I know this topic is kind of old, but it just been irking me. I don't know why. It's just been bothering me. I'm like, yo, why this dude, like, how you ain't gonna retaliate for your son? How did your son feel? Imagine if your son was looking down at you from whatever you're Muslim or you know, whatever. Your son was in heaven looking down at you. Like, damn, Pops, you gonna let me do me dusty like that? You ain't gonna do nothing? You ain't gonna retaliate? You ain't gonna do nothing for your son? You're not even gonna throw a rock? You're not even gonna throw a rock at a nigga? That's crazy, man. About your son. You ain't even gonna throw a rock at a nigga. That's all I got, man. I don't even want to talk about this no more, man. That's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 47. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe, you heard?